Good day to all ladies and gentlemen and welcome to my art studio. My name is Khan and today I'm gonna make a very loving thing from a Harry Potter universe which is Nimbus 2000. And I'm gonna make this broom with the polymer clay and try to make as simple as possible. So without wasting any more time, let's draw that. Alright, so first thing first, I start with gathering some reference images and luckily I have found some detailed constructed images as well. And in the final, I make my own layout for better understanding. Here I am using 9 gauge aluminum craft wire. If you want, you can use any kind of wire for this project. The thing is, this is the only kind of wire I have right now. So right after that, I am gonna cover my wire with the clay. The clay I am using is FIMO. So I take the brown and add a little bit red into it so I can get a wood color shade. Once you mix the clay, gently apply on your wire. Just try to get a rough shape of your broom, cause I'm gonna sand it later anyway. So don't waste your time over that. Once you get the coverage, bake your model at 230 Fahrenheit for 2 hours. And then after, I'm using this sandpaper to smooth the whole thing. And believe it or not, sanding on a clay is quite fun and you can easily smooth the surface. Once you're done with the sanding, apply a very little coat of clay finishing oil just to see the finishing look of your model. Once you're satisfied and everything goes according to your plan, it's time to work on the end part brush. You have so many options for that. You can go with the real broomsticks or you can use some real human hair, but here I am using clay. You can use any type of color and paint it later, but I always go close for the chosen color and paint it later. Either way works good. Before you start putting your clay, I'm applying some aluminum foil just to save some clay. However, it's not necessary to do it. Once you get the rough shape of your broom, take any clay lining tool and gently make some lines and create some texture. And then bake it to preserve. For the buckle and the stand, I'm gonna use some sort of golden clay. Even though it's not fully golden, but it's good enough to work on, and later I will give it a golden paint. After that, I'm gonna bake it again and continue working on the stand part. I am using this pin needles for inner support and give it a shape that you after with the help of nose plier. And then cover it with the clay and bake it for 1 hour at the temperature of 240 Fahrenheit. Right after that, I am attaching my stand on a broom, so I make a little hole into it and then fix it with the super glue. Once the super glue dries, I put some more clay to conceal my joints and give it a proper look. And at the end, I add this support by simply bake the clay first and fix it with the super glue. While my broom is in the oven for its final baking, I divert my attention on a base stand. So for that, I have some leftover clay from my previous project, so I decided to use them first. So I firmly mix the clay and then give it a long base shape because I wanted a long base for my broom. So before I bake it, I get some measurements where my broom should place and all. Then I give my stand a rough grass textures by simply tapping my brush on it. So everything is done and baked. Now it's time for painting, for finalize everything together. So first I'm gonna give my model a black color wash for inner details and for some variation. Also, we don't need much black wash, so I wipe out all the excess paint and leave a very light coat on it. For the base, I am giving a green paint, and the paint I am using are Acrylic Paints by Rich Art, and make sure you need 2 or 3 coats of it. After that, I am giving my whole broom a highlights. So for that, I am using the acrylic paints by Simply. The good thing about these paints that they dries very quick and you don't have to wait. In the last, I have to give my stand a golden paint, but the thing is I don't have it at the moment, so I am using this acrylic paint marker by Smart Color Art. These markers are also dries very quick. So that's how it looks when the paint dries, and I'm already loving the effect. The last thing I would love to do, and I often do, is apply some shades. You can use any type of color shades that are available for makeups, and by using them you can create awesome shadows and shades without doing some efforts. And in the very last, I wrote the Nimbus 2000 to complete the broom and fix everything with the acrylic sealer. If you want, you can apply some varnish just on the wooden area to complete the effect, and your Nimbus is ready for your call. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more artwork. And also follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Link in the description box below. I will see you soon, and until my next video, bye bye.